Some of these southern ladies are just really quite gorgeous. And she had a little dog that he couldn't hear. So she took him to her friend at the vet office. And he said he just got some extra hair growing in his ears. Go to the drugstore and buy you some Nair or something for, to remove hair. Well, the druggist, when this lady said, "Can you tell me where the Nair is?" he came out behind the counter. He's going to get that first-rate service. And she said, "I need something to remove hair." And he said, "Well, this should work right here." Said, "Now, if you put it on your legs, just be careful. Don't wear pantyhose because it'll." He said, "Oh, it's not for my legs." He said, "Well, if you put it under your arms, then just be sure, but you don't put sleeves on because it'll chafe you." She said, "It's not for my underarms." And he kind of turned his head sideways and real confused. And he said, "Well, what's it for?" She said, "It's for my schnauzer." He said, "Oh, in that case, don't ride a bicycle for at least a week."
I love those old school jokes. I can listen to that shit
all
day. Oh my God.
I shout. What's the meanest thing in the Everglades besides the alligators?
Well, he's not in the Everglades. He's in Mississippi. He's in the Delta.
In the Mississippi Delta, my mama. And my mama too.
We have a penal institution there not too far away. And they let these guys out every afternoon, and they sit around a little old spot and all visit. And they had a new guy come in. Hadn't been there but a day or two, and they're sitting around, and all of a sudden somebody said, 22! Man, they all fell out laughing, started slapping knees. It was just, And then not too long after that, another one said, 45! And man, they all just started laughing. Well, the new guy said, what's going on? He said, "We've all been here so long, so we don't tell a joke. We've numbered them all." He said, "Can I try it?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll try it." He said, "Number 6." And everybody said, He said, "What's the matter?" He said, "Well, some can tell them and some can't." It's just fantastic.
Papa, you want one?
No, baby.
These are delicious.
Wow, that's
You like that,
really
Opie?
good. Awesome.
That's really good. Oh, my mom's calling. She must know I'm having a good time.
This Irishman went into the bar and he sat down and he was all distraught, and the bartender said, "Jimmy, me boy, what's troubling you today?" He said, well, he took him a pull off his beard and he said, you know that fence going out to the lighthouse? Said every stone with me bare hand, but did they call me Jimmy the Walk Builder? No. He took another drink of his beer and he said, the fence around the church? Built it with me bare hands. Did they call me Jimmy the Fence Builder? No, but you fuck one goat.
Oh my God.
He made my mama blush over there.
Is that Mama? Is that Mama? How are you?
Oh, man.
Is it good eating?
Wonderful eating.
Alligator, really?
Wonderful eating.
Kind of like a hawk.
Or a blackbird. It's kind of like but you got to boil it a long time like a blackbird. And,
a blackbird or a hawk?
Yeah.
In the Northeast, we say it tastes just like chicken. Down there, it tastes just like a hawk.
It's always funny whenever someone compares anything to a hawk.
Right.
Rednecks are phenomenal for saying, "Hold my beer and watch this shit."
Right.
Well, these two alligators were watching these two rednecks on the shore. He said one alligator was just monstrous, and the other one was just no belly at all. He said, "Man," he said, how come you're so big?" He said, "Well, I just eat rednecks." He said, "Well, I do too." He said, What's the difference?" He said, "Man," he said, "I slip up to the bank," and said, "I just catch them when they're fishing." He said, "I'd ease up to the bank," said, "I'd reach up and grab them." He said, "Well, kind of what I do." He said, "Well, tell me how you catch them." And he said, "Well, man, I start flapping my jaws, and when I get to them," and he said, "and I reach and grab them." He said, "Oh, that's what's wrong." He said, "You ain't getting them but redneck shit and tennis shoes."
Man, this guy.
I've
been listening to these for 21 years. I mean, that just.
I
hadn't heard that one either. That's why I heard that one either. But that was a good one. I know. I'm sitting there like, where'd that one come from?
That's number 64.
I would love to try to catch one though.
I know you wouldn't, man. I've been around you long enough. That'd scare your ass so bad.
Look, give him two fruity drinks, and he'd be ready to
Back
catch
to the
an
fruity
alligator.
drinks. No, for real though. All kidding
I'll show
aside,
you a
I would
video
love.
and you're gonna scream when you
Really?
see this damn alligator.
You're gonna
Like a little girl.
You're not a nature guy.
Not at all.
Why?
I'm totally a creature of modern convenience and modern luxury. Air conditioning is the greatest. Toilet paper and air conditioning are the high marks of civilization. It doesn't peak any higher than that.
cancel your Cuba trip.
It's a mound of French fries. I got a French fry story too. A mound of French fries.
Hope he's gonna die.
Tomato. What happened?
Oh, has a French fry story.
I'll be like, fucking a French fry story.
You better be good. I love French fries.
Nick's like, I hate French fries. I hate potatoes.
It's not really
Where
that
am I?
good.
Where people just yell
it's
out,
not
I got a
that
French
good.
fry story.
I just ate brisket over there at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Fed him bourbon already.
Fed me, he gives me a bottle of Eagle Rare. He goes, it's time to
He
start.
showed up hungover, and I was like, "Oh man, you got to get straight."
Oh! That drink just went all over your back, Carl. What's going on over there?
Oh, shit.
Bill's fired up.
Bill's gonna punch
Bill's
you.
fired up. Wait, say that again.
Hey, listen. I can't believe they gave you a job again now. This is the kind of set you run? You got your cohort here spilling cocktails on me. I got my suede Adidas done now.
They're beautiful. Well, they were beautiful.
They were beautiful. They
Right.
were.
They were
These are
nice.
new. They came out of the box this morning. Oh. Hey, do you guys have a budget?
No, we don't.
Okay, nice talking to you there, Bill.
When I go out with Carl, I don't even look at the menu because I know I'm in good hands. And
Or he doesn't look at the bill either.
So Sam Jones and I went out last night,
yeah,
and he was eating French food like an orphan. You should have seen him. He was shoveling down so much steak tartare. You should have. I've never seen anything like drinking strawberry beers. You would have loved it.
you like strawberry beers.
This morning, I didn't like anything I had last night. I might have eaten the cardboard that the Zantac came in this morning.
He looks at me and goes, my stomach could have started a grass fire this morning.
Oh my God! You like strawberry beers though?
Negative.
You don't want to
No.
admit that.
I felt like Carl force-fed everything last night,
I got excited because
including his company.
I was.
Holy shit! There's this one song. What's the name of that one song? Listen to this lyric.
Anything goes when everything's gone.
Oh my God!
That's deep as a wishing well.
That's my life.
Who sings that?
Randy Hauser.
Randy Hauser.
Carl lives it.
Carl
lives it.
I absolutely live it. What a shit show my life's turned out to be.
Now, Carl was telling me you like to do the karaoke when you're in the city.
Yeah, I don't shy away from a microphone.
He's the best.
Can we hear you sing?
Sing a little something for us.
Yeah, what do you got? I know you're a little hungover.
It's so easy not to care about what's right or what's wrong, 'cause it's too hot to fish, it's too hot for golf, and it's too cold at home.
Wow. He's got a voice.
I told you.
Damn.
He's the real fucking thing.
I can listen to that all day, man.
You should see him. Like, we're in the city. Everyone's like doing karaoke drunk to Pat Benatar.
Right.
And then George Strait shows up.
He's got to follow Don't Stop Believing by some asshole from Staten Island.
Some asshole from Staten Island. Don't stop believing, cuz.
What's going on?
Can I have a beer?
Sure.
I'm sitting there we go. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
glad this is on radio, because if this was video, his shorts would just not be cool.
He's got swordfish camouflage on.
Cargos.
Sam's got his legs spread like he's about to give birth, and I can't. Feels weird with his knee hanging all over me.
Well, it's because your knees are bare.
I know, but God dang.
Those Daisy Dukes, you got like a baby bird hanging out the bottom of them.
Son of a bitch.
Now you're spilling beer all over your fucking...
Well, I wear swim trunks, and he's got built-in underwear. They'll be dry in 2 seconds.
kind of smart.
Fucking, I only wear swim trunks because I spill shit on me all the time.
I've only been here 2 hours. I've seen like 6 people spill drinks on you already.
Oh, man.
And Sam walks around like he's going to Timbuktu with this giant Yeti backpack full of bourbon and ice.
Looked like a friggin' redneck Sherpa.
And he's just...
Cigarette and all, because all Sherpas have cigarettes. You've seen those pictures, right? About to scale Everest from base camp, they're all smoking cigarettes.
I met a guy last year that I think he's ascended Everest 3 times. Met him via Yeti. His name's Conrad Anchor. And they took us to this rock climbing thing in Austin. I climb a 20-foot wall with 2 safety ropes. When I come down, Conrad pats me on the back and says, "Good job, Sam." I was like, come on, seriously.
That's unbelievable.
Because this guy's just a
I bet your
baller.
muscles, I bet you were shaking like a dog shit in a peach seat, too.
Oh, man. A 22 bullet couldn't have penetrated my calf muscle.
Yeah.
Shaking like a dog shitting a peach seed.
But if you make it to the top of Everest, one and done, because even if you know what the fuck you're doing, some people get fucked because they can't get past that, all the other people that are having problems.
I like how you talk like you're an expert at ascending Everest.
I read Thin Air.
You watch 3 YouTube videos, you're like,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the problem on the second
I
ascent.
actually read the most famous book on Everest. I think it was called Thin Air back in the day.
That's a New Yorker. I read a book, goddamn it. I read a book about trees. I know what they look like.
That's when I was still reading. Now I listen to books.
Do you really?
Yes.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You guys read a book or two, don't you? Sam Jones?
Yeah, I read it slow like I talk. Just a few words at a time.
Been reading the same book for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Sam,
What
you got another song for us?
Yeah, let me see. Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back and trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another stake. The race is on and here comes heartache. And the winner loses all.
He just, when he said heartache, he pointed at me and smiled.
He was very happy about that.
That's you, broken heart fatso. Go back in your hole. You have nothing. Fuck.
Where is Gary?
He died.
And shopping for a casket. And I love you, Gary Roar.
Oh my God.
There's nothing like Van Halen.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Didn't David Lee Roth take your job once?
No, David Lee Roth failed so miserably at radio that they brought me and Anthony back after they fired us. That's how that really goes. And then David Lee Roth used to do the radio show. He's awesome. He's out of his fucking mind, but he's great on the radio.
He lives in Japan.
Japan, and then down in the village too.
And he edits cartoons, like Japanese fighting cartoons. Fuck, you believe
I didn't know the relationship with him and David Lee Roth.
Oh no, we were.
That's where the yoga pants come from.
I don't have yoga pants on! I gotta get a visual for this podcast. I can't take this anymore.
Buddy, I just want to let you know that Gary has, I guess he's found his casket and already
I got to apologize.
Because he's here with us now. And he's not dead. Gary Roark is alive and well.
He looks really
Damn
angry.
right.
People get angry. Gary, what's going on?
Oh, not anything. I just came by to hear these 2 ratchet jaws.
There is a titty bar on the Alabama-Tennessee line called the Booby Bungalow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The only reason I know about this place is because the strippers get on the CB. They have an antenna that is 35 feet tall.
Oh, God.
Then they get on the CB and talk to all the truckers. It's literally right off I-65. And so they're on there going, "Mr. Gary, you coming in tonight?" And you'd be like, "Who is this, Crystal?" You know it is. I'm not coming in, Crystal, you fat ass. I mean, they're literally
Just
it's the
shit talking
greatest-
each other.
On a CB and a
That
stripper.
would.
I just ordered me a CB on Amazon.
I mean, it is gold.
I am a professional strip club goer guy.
You are?
I have $200 duct taped to my ankle just in case I get shook down. I wear breakaway sweatpants, no underwear and flip-flops, like I'm taking a shower in jail.
Right.
I am ready to go.
You're ready.
And then by the end of the night, I'm slow dancing Sade with one like I fell in love with her.
Do y'all remember? Y'all remember the days of Phil Donahue? You know, in his talk show.
Yeah.
Well, he was on there one day, and he was doing a little segment on encounters with ghosts. He said, all right, he's starting the show. He said, is there anyone out here that has ever had an encounter with a ghost? Well, a few hands went up. He said, is there anyone out here that has actually seen a ghost? A few hands went up. He said, now I've got to ask you this, is there anyone here that has ever had a sexual encounter with a ghost? Well, this one redneck held up his hand back and back. Man, he started fishing over all these people, and he got over the aisle and crawled over a couple seats, and he put that microphone right in that redneck's mouth. He said, do you mean to tell me you've actually had a sexual encounter with a ghost? He said, I'm sorry, I thought you said goat.
I love the goat jokes.
I love the confidence that he does the punchline and just throws the mic back at us. And walks away.
I got it.
I'm done.
That's a home run, ladies and gentlemen.
Dropped. I'm going to think about that CB radio talking to the strippers all day long.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
What is he saying? What happened?
He probably just saw a logo.
That's Mississippi State.
Oh, he saw a football logo. They trigger Southern people immediately. If they see a logo, it could be like a NASCAR number. Jimmy Johnson, I love you, goddamn. If there's a number, and it's a goddamn Gator, go get bat, win.
SEC football.
Yeah, they see anything, they trigger.
And that is it.
I was in Alabama and people just screaming, roll time. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's why they make bass boats glitter. It just mesmerizes them. Man, I'm carrying this one home. Good day.
Today.
So all of this stuff has a science and a logic to it, because what I'm trying to do is change the decision that you're going to make and steer you to make the one I want you to make.
That's fascinating.
Isn't that something?
You like this, Doug? Nope.
Because he knows
Don't fuck with me while I'm trying to drink.
Found out I was going to be an exchange student, and my mother went to the grocery store and said, "Oh, a Belgian beer." She grabbed Rodenbach.
Is that the mother you banged?
My mom.
Oh, your regular mom.
She was honest yourself. What's just happening?
It's not the same one.
Did you say banging your mom? What am I missing?
He banged one of his moms.
I was never for so long. I was there for so long. You're now with your mother?
We'll tell you when you're older. Light switch right there on the left.
I'm actually going to get an edible.
That way you don't get
You're going to get an edible.
No, I'm good.
We're good, Ron.
You want a piece?
No, I don't want a piece. I'm a father with 2 kids that want me home right now.
He just ran off again.
Yeah, he ran off. He's probably, you know what he's doing. He's stealing something of yours.
I know.
All right.
I know. There's nothing good down here.
Do you got security cameras down here? Hopefully. Okay, good.
Yeah. I got one in the murder room.
All right, good. You want to know my best pooping in a pool story?
Yes.
Caddyshack? Anything's better than Rob's stories.
Well, I'm in Turks and Caicos. Me, my wife, and my very young, I'll just say kid. And this kid of mine had a diaper on, and he was swimming in the pool, and just
boom,
explosive.
Oh, really?
Can you see the brown in the pool?
No, it was stringy like roast beef. It was everywhere. It was everywhere.
But, hold on, was there other people in the water?
People in the water. No, exclusive resort. So maybe. I don't remember anymore, but less than 10 people. But I'm like, man, this ain't good.
Like, are people screaming and
the key to the story, the key to the story, no one else knows.
Because my back stroke, spitting the water up in the air.
No one else sees this.
Whoa.
I'm like,
all right.
Yeah.
Looking around.
Go to the room.
And then
Get over here.
And I'm about to like get my wife, because she's the logical one.
Yeah.
What do we do here, And I'm getting ready to get out of the pool, and I look around. I'm like, I don't see anything anymore. I think we're good.
Brings them over to the jet. Cleans them all. Nice. Perfect.
So I went with the I think we're good. And that was it. Famously, I wrote Don Imus when SiriusXM let me go. Because we had that kind of relationship, I think he checked in on me first. I don't remember exactly how it goes. I don't want to misrepresent this, but we had an email exchange after I left SiriusXM, and I spilled my guts out in one of these emails about, oh my God, and the show I had going, it was working, and I was just babbling. And they just cut my legs out and just got rid of me for nonsense. I went through the whole thing, right? And I'm thinking Imus is going to come back with some heartfelt, older statesman type response, because he's been in the business at this point way more years than I. And he writes back and he just says, back at WNBC, Howard Stern used to pick his nose and eat it. That's all he wrote back. And that people would catch him picking his nose and eating it. This was the response I got from Imus after spilling my guts about how bummed I was that I was let go from SiriusXM, because I knew the new show I had going with Carl and Vic at the time was absolutely doing well and had incredible potential, and I was so frustrated that they let me go. And I'm hoping for something, and that's all he writes back.
My baby like a streetcar.
Yeah.
She'd roll from side to side. I said my baby like a streetcar. She'd roll from side to side. I said my baby's like a streetcar. Just gotta get on and ride. Well, I wish you was a dresser, baby, so I could look inside your drawer. Well, I wish you was a dresser, baby, so I can look inside your drawer. I said my baby's like a streetcar.
Yeah.
Just gotta get on and ride. That's the best I do.
That is awesome.
Compliment.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like my
Man,
wedding
you didn't
song.
even get it that good from Elvis.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo,